Welcome back, everybody. Tropical storm Elsa made landfall this morning, and now she is moving up the state of Florida and will be clinging to the East Coast for the next few days.
Right now, we have a live look for you at Jacksonville. The eye of the storm is just to the west of there, and Duval County has been inundated with heavy rain all day long.
We'll show you some of the latest numbers out of Florida. About 26,000 are without power, not too many compared to a lot of storms. There is the potential for up to 9 inches of rain in some places, and when the storm made landfall, it had 65-mile-an-hour winds. Those have died down a lot, and the storm is expected to continue to weaken as it heads up the coast. Full coverage on this tropical storm at 6:30 on NBC Nightly News. Elsa became the 5th named Atlantic storm almost a week ago, and that was the earliest that had happened since at least 1966.
And naturally, people wonder, are we seeing more storms? Are they getting stronger? And if that is the case, how does climate change factor into that?
Meteorologist Heather Waldman explains what we know and what we don't.
The last few years, a lot of conversation has been happening around the strength and number of hurricanes. Are they getting stronger, and are we seeing more? And is it because of climate change? Let's take a look at the science. There are two main questions when talking about climate change and hurricanes. Will hurricanes become more frequent, and will hurricanes become more intense as Earth's climate warms? The answer just might surprise you. Data suggests that yes, oceans and the atmosphere continue to warm, but it also shows that wind shear will begin to increase. That's important because wind shear can rip apart hurricanes or even keep them from forming in the first place. And that suggests the frequency of weaker hurricanes could actually drop over time. However, the storms that do form could be stronger thanks to those rising water temperatures. That warm water is the perfect fuel to throttle these storms up. But we should say, the study of storms and climate change is very complicated because of a lack of historical data. It could likely take decades before we truly know the effects of climate change on hurricanes.
And Heather joins us now. Important to remember here, it's not just how many storms, because just one hurricane can be so devastating.
Right, because when you think about it, how many major cities all around the world are located either right on the coast or very close to it, where these storms are at their worst? Did a little bit of reading last week. There was a study published in the Bulletin of the American Meteorological Society that found that since 1970, the percentage of Earth's population that is exposed to these tropical storm hazards has tripled. That's expected to keep increasing, and when you look at the cost of the damage of these systems, that's been increasing on average 6% with every year. That factors in for inflation, and again, with developed areas being right at the coast, that's where you see the worst of the winds, the rain, and the storm surge as well.
And luckily, we don't deal with that kind of thing here, but a lot of times we kind of get the remnants of it
right.
A week later once these things make landfall.
Sure, the biggest threat from any of these tropical systems when you go inland is the potential for that flooding rain.